Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to be talking about the Lego City again. In the last update, we went over the entire Lego room and discussed lots of the changes that have been made here in the Lego City. But there's still lots of projects on the go, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So before we get too deep into this discussion here about all the different projects that are going to be happening here in the Lego room for 2019, I want to let you guys know that I have something big happening in my life, and I have plans to move. That's right, change houses no later than the year of 2021. Probably mid 2020, so mid next year. And that entails a massive Lego project of moving everything to a bigger and better location for the Lego City. So make sure you stay tuned for the next couple years, and we're going to get something pretty magical happening here. So just touching base quickly on the Lego Amusement Park, I was reading a comment on my last video, and somebody mentioned that, hey, you don't have any restrooms in your amusement park. And they're right. Minifigs have got to use the bush for now or something. But I definitely have to get some restrooms inserted into the Lego amusement park here in the Lego City because there is nowhere to go to the washroom. So another thing is I have 5 open base plates just in behind the Ferris wheel and the roller coaster there. Those are just sort of on reserve for the new Creator Expert ride that should be coming out here pretty quick in 2019, especially if it follows the trend of the Lego roller coaster, which came out in May 2019. So that's the updates for the Lego amusement park here in the Lego City. Just outside of the amusement park, we have the train station that's become part of the Lego City for quite some time now, and I still have yet to put the interior details on that, some ticket booths, and some merchants. Just outside, I've put all these Speed Champ vehicles in the parking lot, and I have to get some yellow or white tiles to make sort of guidelines for all the parking spaces outside of this train station. So there's a couple things that I have to do here in 2019 on this side of the Lego City. So just bear with me for a few more moments here because we're going to be discussing a brand new plan that I have really yet to reveal in any video. But another thing that I have to do in the Lego City as well is I have to put the ties in on this ballast train track. So I've been working on ballasting this train track for quite some time, and it consumed a lot of parts and pieces, and it was quite a large dollar investment. And I've never really completed the project of buying the 1x4 tiles and the 1x1 tiles. I think I'm going to go with black to put the ties in on the Lego train track. So that's something that I have to do for the train track here in the Lego City. So lots of exciting things happening here on the tables in the Lego City, including the Skyscraper that we all know about, Brixie Tower right back here. I have to finish that one, hopefully make it taller, hopefully get some parts to remove the white panels on the sidewalls, and also insert some interior details. So as we all know, my Lego room is getting full. There's not a whole lot of space in the city or on the shelves around the Lego City. So I got thinking to myself, where am I going to put more Lego? Where am I going to continue expanding the Lego City and put more sets that I want to obtain from Lego? And the answer to the question is not on top of the table or not on the shelves. It's actually underneath the tables. So down here I've inserted a huge long strip of plywood, which is actually 16 feet long and 30 inches deep. So I can fit quite a bit of different stuff on these sheets of plywood underneath the Lego City. Keep in mind this is obviously at its very early stage of production, but I definitely have some ideas in mind for this new project here in the Lego room. So we can see that the plywood is currently just sitting on the carpet. What I plan on doing is raising it up using some of these what are these, 2x4s cut to 10 inches or something like that, or 6 inches or something. And I'm going to raise up the entire platform so that it's sort of off the ground. And then I'm going to start building different sections underneath the table. Sort of, I hate to say it, but sort of similar to Jang. You know how Jang has the gold mining and he has the underwater area? It's going to be somewhat similar to that, but I want to put my own twist on it. So obviously right over here is underneath the water in the Lego City, because above is the ocean. So right here in the corner is going to be the Silent Mary and some underwater sets. And then I sort of want to box it in so it's in its own little box with a back. So we'll use our old dark bluish or dark blue fabric covered plywood there to sort of frame it in spot. And then I'll move the Silent Mary off of the old cut palette that used to be the underwater area over here, and it's actually a lot bigger. And then I'm going to start obtaining some different Lego elements to create a better underwater area. Then you can see I've used some light bluish gray 48x48 base plates right here. I do plan on building some other scenes. You can see I've laid some train track. Well, I've just put some train track down there, and I also have the Lego factory over there. So I plan on building a industrial area. Unfortunately, that Lego City factory cannot fit in the Lego City, so I'm going to have to incorporate it down here underneath the table and build an industrial area, maybe with some train service, some vehicles, and an industrial area where they produce and ship and manufacture Lego bricks. So that's going to be another section. And then really the other sections are all open. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Depends on what sets become available to me and stuff like that. Now I know these legs are sort of in the way, but I plan on using these legs as posts here to sort of screw the plywood to create my different sections underneath the table. Also, you can see it's quite dark underneath the tables here, and there's quite a bit of shadowing. So I've got my LED strip lights turned on over here. I do plan on obtaining more LED strip lights and just sort of running them underneath the table here to provide more light. So that's the huge project that's happening here in the Lego room for 2019. But there's more up top, so let's check out those. So I'm pretty much all satisfied with the modular building, so nothing will change there. But something is going to change here. I'm not entirely happy with the layout of the Ghostbusters HQ and those little mini modular sets in behind the Ghostbusters HQ. There's definitely a lot of wasted space in between the buildings, and these little buildings right here across from the strip mall have a massive sidewalk that is consuming, those little buildings are consuming one plate when they're only 16 stud buildings. So something is going to change here. And my plan, I think, is to take this Ghostbusters HQ and turn it and put it right here so that the driveway is facing the town hall. Then I can take the Avengers Tower, slide it over so it's where the Ghostbusters HQ is. That's going to leave a bunch of open space here for the little mini modular buildings, and it's actually going to give me more space. And I might even end up deconstructing those mini modular buildings to sort of modularize them so they're actual modular buildings, similar to what we did with the Sanctum Sanctorum. But that is a long-term plan for sure. But the positioning of all these buildings will definitely change. Right across the street from there, one of my newest MOCs, the Octan gas station. And beside that, we have the spot in which I'm going to build the police station, and that is definitely going to come to light here in the next month or so. I have all the parts to do that. It's just a matter of doing it. Also, when I built this Technic road ramp, I said I wanted to create a little scene under there. That's a little mini project for the Lego room as well. And as we all know, over here is still a work in progress as well. The rock work around the ocean here and boat docks. Got to get some more slope pieces and start beefing up that rock wall a little bit more. And I also have to complete this rock wall in and around the raised platform. So you can see I've just put some MRT pieces there for now. Eventually I want to make that a solid looking rock wall like the one down here, and then I want to insert another waterfall right there, probably going just about as tall as those blue plates all the way around, just to sort of frame the raised platform water area up top there. Then I also have to work on just sort of blending in the blue plates here with the light bluish gray plates and the road plate there. Also, one day I wouldn't mind obtaining thousands upon thousands upon thousands of the 1x2 iridescent blue tiles and tiling my entire water system both down here and up top. But I probably will never do that. It's just a huge cost that I don't know if I want to spend money on that or not. One day I wouldn't mind obtaining the parts and pieces and plans to construct some more trains, custom locomotives, and custom wagons and carts for those locomotives. And I definitely have to do something about this dark bluish gray wall that covers the raised platform. I have a whole bunch of airplanes sitting on top of my sorting bins here, and I definitely have to get my fishing line out one day and suspend all these airplanes from the ceiling over top of the Lego city. Definitely very easy to do. It's just a matter of getting the time and the spirit to do it. There's always new Lego sets coming out, and I'm sure I will obtain more Lego sets in the near future, just like that Y-Wing there that I have to build. And any other UCS Star Wars sets that come out, I'll definitely be getting those and putting them on display here in the Lego room. So if anything like that pops up, then they're going to have to be added to my list of things to do in 2019. So make sure you stay tuned here in 2019 for some awesome Lego projects coming to light here in the Lego room. That's really about it for today. I really do appreciate the view as always. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks a lot for the view, guys, and we will see you later. Bye for now.